Beyond and Some podcast with Robin and Kaley. I'm your host, Robin.
And I'm your other host, Kaley.
And here we talk about everything from now and then.
And then some.
Well, what are we talking about this week, Kaley?
Well, episode 3, coming out on a Friday.
On a Friday, yep. We decided that talking about fantasy football after the next week was very confusing.
Right. Because people forget what happened and they're like, wait, are they talking about this week or last week?
Yeah. So we're going to try this thing out.
We're going to try Fridays, y'all.
Yeah. Y'all let us know what you like better, Mondays or Fridays. Any other ideas, let us know. And let's get this thing rolling.
Let's do it. Okay. I have a couple things because you know me, I always have a couple things. The first one is, I know that the people are dying to hear about my Nickelback concert experience.
We had some interesting reactions.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. People were giving me a hard time, Robin.
They were. They were giving me a hard time on behalf of you.
Why?
Or in proxy of you.
Your friends?
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay. Well, I'm here to report that the Nickelback concert was kind of awesome.
I mean, I don't get what's so bad about going to a Nickelback concert.
I mean, for some reason, there is this thing over them that they're cheesy. And it was so funny because even on stage, lead singer was Chad, literally said, I see the internet. I know what y'all are saying about us. Like, he acknowledged it.
That's so funny.
He was laughing and he's like, y'all are hilarious.
For some reason, I feel like I knew his name was Chad.
His name's Chad.
Yeah.
But yeah, he acknowledged it. And I will say he had really good crowd work. Like, he talked to the crowd. He made some jokes. He told some stories from back in the day, which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
I also appreciated that they played all the jams.
Yeah, they know what people want.
Yeah, they played 2 new songs because they do have a new album out, but two I can deal with.
I've done that where I've gone to see someone who I really liked a specific album or albums, and all they play is the new album that you haven't listened to, and it's just the worst. I mean, it's like, read the room.
Yeah, and you're Nickelback. If I wasn't listening to it when I was in middle school, intermediate school, I don't want to hear it, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we're all here for the same thing.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, so he played all the jams, except for the one that I sang on the podcast.
Oh no!
I was
all the songs.
So upset. The one I was most excited about.
That's all right. It's recorded forever on episode 2.
Yeah, me singing, and I can always go on something else and listen to it if I need to.
Yeah, true.
Anyway, the Nickelback concert was awesome.
Nice.
So I just needed to say that.
Okay.
My second thing is I have to talk about my Astros again. For those of you listening and not watching, I have an Astros hat on. I am wearing it in solidarity of the position that we are currently in.
Which is?
There's about a 50% chance that we're making the playoffs, which is sickening since we are literally World Series champions.
Saying there's a chance.
There's a chance, but we should never have put ourselves in this position.
What would you change if you were their coach?
Oh, I have thoughts. I have many thoughts. One thing is we have 2 catchers, really 2 main catchers.
Okay.
One of them has an under 200 batting average, which is abysmal.
Yeah.
And he starts him more than he starts the other one. The other one is a rookie, is batting in the high 200s, but for some reason, he will not play him very often at all. So then it's almost like our catcher is an automatic out every time he comes up to hit.
Oh.
So why would we do that, Robin?
I don't understand with like how many people there are in the world that are good at sports. You make it to that level, you're on that main stage. How are you not just the best all the time?
Well, because you're playing against the best pitchers. So you're not going to be like, I get
Take
it.
it from somebody who doesn't play a single sport.
Oh, Robin.
Like, if you're good, just be good.
And really, it's not even like he's terrible, but compared to what we could have playing that's not an automatic out, why would you not do that?
Yeah.
And then it's also, and I'll get off my soapbox in a second, and then it's also, we have a couple pitchers in our bullpen that the coach likes to bring in that I'm like, this isn't going to end well. Like, it's a stressful time in the game, bringing them in, inning 6, 7. We need someone to come in.
So bad for pitchers when that happens, and then they just like can't get it, and then they have to be taken out for another one from the bullpen.
Yes,
like, oh,
there's some pitchers that I'm not going to rely on in a stressful situation that our sweet Dusty Baker, our coach, decides to rely on.
The coach's name is Dusty Baker.
Yeah, and he's like 70-something years old. He wears
sweet
Dusty Baker, and he wears. You're about to die. I'm gonna have to show you a picture. He wears like little sweat armbands, like the basketball players' wristbands.
Sure.
with his face on them. Yes. You are hearing me correctly.
It's so weird.
It's like an old picture of him when he played.
Is he like
on his little wrist thing?
Here, Dusty. Have a good game, Dusty.
I have no idea.
Is it like kissing like Barbie?
But he literally is an old, sweet Dusty Baker man, and he wears little wrist things with his face on them.
That's weird.
And he, you know what? And the players love him.
Uh-huh.
So that's great.
Okay.
But like he could make some better decisions.
Sure. That's odd.
That's all I need to say about that.
Okay.
So y'all pray for my Stros out there. Yeah, pray for my Stros.
Okay.
That's all I can say. Oh, I'll make one more statement on this.
Mm-hmm.
I would, because we're going to talk about fantasy football later, I would give up my fantasy football team for my Stros to get it together. That's a bold statement for me because I'm competitive.
She's the fairy godmother for that one.
I know, right?
It's an odd wish.
I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, I'd give it up if I could watch my Stros in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. All right.
Great.
Let's get into it with our and then. So
Okay.
our past nostalgic topic.
Okay, my and then
Mm-hmm.
is another Disney movie because I
Okay.
told y'all that I started my tradition. And this Saturday I watched Tarzan.
Oh, I haven't seen that in forever.
It's like, what are your thoughts before I get into mine?
Okay, I watched it somewhat recently. I would say like within the last year.
Okay.
And I remember the songs and like how that was a whole thing.
Hello, Phil Collins.
Yeah, that was
crushing
a whole moment.
Yeah.
And I really like Jane.
Yeah.
And other than that, I didn't really remember much. I mean, obviously it's like a story that's been
Classic.
told and told
Yeah.
outside of being a Disney movie. So
Yeah.
it just wasn't one that really like resonated with me as a kid, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was really good.
Yeah.
And definitely the best part of it is the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Phil Collins, every song was just next level.
Yeah.
The other thing that I noticed, which I thought was hilarious, it referenced or showed two parts of other Disney movies.
Oh,
So-
little Easter eggs.
Yeah, little Easter eggs. So one was the Beauty and the Beast dishes
Oh.
were literally on the tables of the camp
like
set up.
when they all come barreling in, right?
Yes, and
Yeah.
they're playing all the pots and pan
Mhm.
instruments. There were the Beauty and the Beast
I like
dishes
those.
on
I
the
love
table.
how Disney and Pixar do those types
Yeah.
of things.
And the other one was there was a Hun from Mulan
Oh,
as
wow.
one of the guys that was at the camp.
Oh, wow.
I was like, I've seen that guy before.
That's
And then I was
awesome.
like, oh, they use the same cartoon.
I wonder if that's just like, I think it's a little bit of both. Of like, hey, we already have this animated. And
Yeah.
also see if people notice. And
Yeah.
It's fun.
So I noticed that. I was like, that's kind of cool.
Nice.
But yeah, it was really good.
What are you going to watch this Saturday?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll think on it.
I don't know. I'm thinking about it. If y'all have any suggestions.
I think you should watch either,
Oh, okay.
well, I think a double feature,
Oh, okay.
Wreck-It Ralph, and then Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yeah, I haven't seen those.
They're so good.
Okay.
The Disney Princesses and Ralph Breaks the Internet makes the movie.
Okay, I can't promise that I'll get to both of them, but I can promise that I'll get the first one done.
Okay.
And I'll talk about it on the next episode.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
What's
mine
yours?
And then is Behind My Back.
Ooh.
I found this. It is my CD case from when I was in high school.
Oh, wait.
It
I
is
had one of those.
A green one. I also had a pink fuzzy one, but I gave that to my sister for a project she was working on.
Okay.
I'm unzipping it. This is some ASMR right now.
So what do you got in there?
I was looking through this before. This is by no means my comprehensive collection.
Okay.
The one that I had in my car was like the binder size.
Yeah.
And it had 6 per page.
Totally.
And then I also, of course, had all the different like towers where you just stack them back in the blank CDs with the jewel cases.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So this one in particular.
I mean, you can just see how like crusty this thing is.
So this one is called Mellow Mix, Songs of Love, Hate, and Happiness. This is from my friend Nicole.
Deep.
I used to love making mix CDs for people.
Really?
Like I would write in detail with like the small Sharpie marker, every single song title in order,
Mm-hmm.
really curate the playlist. My sister and I have done that in recent years for my dad for his birthday or
That's
Christmas.
so sweet.
Try to think about the flow of things, but yeah, it was a whole ordeal to get it in there and burn the CD. And if it messes up halfway through, you got to start over. You just wasted an hour of your life.
Mm-hmm.
Download the songs from Napster.
Yeah, I'm not gonna act like I made a lot of mixes. I did have a couple people make me a few, which was cool. I just never did it myself.
Yeah, we had one
But I like
friend.
it.
One friend who had like the printer that you could print directly onto the CD, so you could create the whole artwork, pop your CD in there, and then it would be as if it were the real CD's artwork.
Oh, that's cool.
He would charge $1.50, I think, because it was his time and effort as well, you know.
Right.
So that was fun. And I don't know, I think this is Fiona Apple.
Nice.
I recognize some of these, I just couldn't tell you. Disco Ball?
Yeah, you know
they look familiar.
I was going to say, you know what's funny is these CDs from back in the day, they don't say who they are.
Yeah, Fiona Apple, Win the Pawn. That's one of my favorites.
Okay.
This says, good songs, sophomore year. This is a volume 2 of something. I don't know what that is. Let's see. Leanne Rimes, You Light Up My Life.
Oh my gosh.
Third Eye Blind. Oh. Hanson, Little Mbop.
Mm-hmm.
This is a mixed CD that doesn't have anything written on it. Another Third Eye Blind, which is weird.
Wow.
I guess I was going through a moment.
Talk about the range, Robin.
I know. You should see the big one that's got 6 per sheet. A lot of Radiohead, lots of mixes, lots of Joni Mitchell, and then, just the random in sync.
Oh yeah. Did you ever get like the Now CDs?
Yeah.
Oh, we had them all.
You know what? I didn't, but my friends did.
Oh, we had them all. I remember the binder one, opening it up, and it was like, now 1, now 2, now 3.
They're on number 100 and something.
I mean, I stopped after, I think we got up to like 20.
Did we
20?
Steal our name from them? I'm just kidding. I was like, why are you talking about the Now?
Oh, anyway, I think we got up to 20 something on the Now CDs. We loved them.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I feel like nowadays people probably won't do that. They'll just make their own mixes.
Well, now you have like, you make your own playlists, which I have a ton of playlists, depending on my mood.
I feel like Kids Bop Kids kind of took over the Now demographic.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for then.
Okay.
Let's talk about now. All right. What's going on in pop culture?
Well, the thing that everyone and their mom is talking about.
And yes, we are going to talk about it. Okay.
And we're not going to talk about it too much, though, because there's probably some people out there that are tired of it.
Yeah.
But also, we have to at least acknowledge it.
We have to acknowledge it. Taylor Swift.
And Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw her at the game, I couldn't even... I was watching Red Zone, which is where they pop, to all the... And all of a sudden, I look at the TV, and she's on the screen.
Did you rewind it?
Oh, yes.
We did too.
And then I was like, oh, wait, but I'm watching Red Zone, so it like cut away really quick. And so then I'm on the internet. I'm on Twitter, and I'm like, oh my gosh, because everyone had it all over.
We were sitting like this. It was 3 of us girls, and we were all talking. And then we're like, hold on. Everyone's like, oh. So we wound it. And at that moment in time, like one of the husbands came in, like trying to talk to us, and we were like, psh, no. And we played it. We're like, oh my God. We didn't scream like the obnoxious videos on the internet where they pass around the phone and each one like screams bloody murder as soon as they see it. We were just like, she did it.
I was in shock.
She did it. I mean, he invited her. She's like, why not?
Yeah.
Give the people what they want. Yeah. They'll stop speculating.
Yeah.
And also, I think they just hung out a couple times before then, casually. He's like coming to a game, shooting a shot. She knew it'd be a big moment.
I love it.
People are annoyed by that. I think she's just living her best life. If you got invited to sit in the box with Donna Kelce at a Chiefs game, you would do it.
How are you not going?
And now you'd eat chicken strips and clean up afterward.
Yeah, that was so cute.
And not be snuck out of it in a popcorn machine.
Okay, but did you hear him talk about it on his podcast with his brother? Okay, so the episode came out where he had to acknowledge it because the whole internet is blowing up. So he was like, we have to talk about this, I guess, and he just talked about her so like in such a sweet manner, like so respectful. And he's like, I'm going to talk about this. Like, I was so happy that she showed up and, she looked great.
I mean, red is her color.
Yeah. He was like, she looked great. My family and friends loved her. And I'm thinking in my head, well, duh.
Some people had problems with the fact that she said the F-bomb in front of his mom.
Yes, I got some feedback. A couple of people said that to me. And I was like, well, you don't know what the vibe is like.
Right.
Like maybe she obviously felt comfortable enough to do such a thing.
Yeah.
So.
Gotta read the vibe.
You're at a football game, like.
Everybody's cheering.
Everyone's saying crazy things as they get excited. So.
Yeah. So did he acknowledge anything about whether or not they're actually dating?
He said that he was going to, out of respect, try to keep their private lives private. Mm-hmm. And he said that he was having a good time with her, though. And that's how he left it.
I think it's cute.
Me too.
I mean, I don't know about the whole 87 plus 13 equals 100 thing. That's a little too far.
No, those Taylor Swift, those Swifties out there are coming up with some theories.
Yeah. I think it's a nice mix, though, even though Travis Kelce's whatever, dude bro kind of, but she's never really dated someone like that. He's not in her realm, entertainment industry. I think it's sweet.
We'll Again, he talked about it in a nice way.
I just hope that they continue to stay public-ish.
Y'all gotta give us a little something.
Yeah, like her and Joe Alwyn just never anything.
It was hard for us to like, we only even liked that guy because of her Lover album and the sweet things she wrote in her songs. Like, we didn't really know that guy.
Yeah.
And Travis Kelce is a lot more out there. Like, he has a podcast every week with his brother. And he's the star.
TV show.
Yeah, his old.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, you're talking about the Kelce documentary?
Yeah.
It's
a documentary?
It's a documentary, but it's about his brother. So he's on there.
Okay.
Which he has some cute moments on there. It's very
I
sweet.
might watch it.
Yeah. So it's about his brother who's also hilarious. So yeah, I like it.
I stan.
I feel even better about it after hearing him talk about it.
Yeah.
And so good for them.
Good for them.
I like it.
What else is going on this week? Golden Bachelor is starting.
Yes.
So that's great. I'm not a Bachelor watcher, but I will be watching the Golden Bachelor so that we can talk about it. And also it's just a lovely twist to have, for those of you who don't know, a 71-year-old widowed man is the Bachelor. All the women on there are between the ages of 60 and 73, I believe. I looked at their bios earlier. They all seem lovely. His 2 daughters and 2 granddaughters are in full support.
Yep.
And he is just the stereotypical, the way that he talks. I watched an interview with him. The way he talks it's how your grandpa talks.
It's the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
Did you see the trailer come out with his granddaughter, like helping him get ready for his first night?
How sweet.
He was like in tears when she showed up and surprised him.
Oh, yeah.
And I cry right now talking about it. It was so sweet.
She's tearing up.
Every episode.
His granddaughters are 16 and 21, and they are just all about it. They're going to help him with his social media.
Yeah.
So every Thursday, I guess? Okay.
I am an avid watcher. So
we might be a bit behind with recording schedule, but that's okay.
Yeah. And if you don't watch, if you miss one, Robin, I'll fill you in because I will be watching.
Okay.
I'm very excited. And I like that they got people in his age range because I think that was a worry when they first announced that we were going to have this Golden Bachelor, this older Bachelor. Like, oh no, like how old are the women going to be? Because a lot of times they put these really young women on, even when it's an older guy.
Yeah.
Like a normal Bachelor season.
Like in his 30s and they're like 19.
They're like 21. So it's like,
I don't like
you know.
Love Island does that too.
Yeah, they do it on there.
It's weird.
It's weird. And
I'm sorry, you're not going on there looking for love. You're not going on there looking for marriage. You're 21. Give me a break.
Yeah. So I like that they kept them in his age range.
I was concerned about the location that they live. So I had Google Maps pulled up and I was, because he lives in a farm in Indiana.
You really went in.
Yeah, he lives in a farm in Indiana. Because I feel like you're really setting yourself up for failure if you live completely different sides of the country. If your whole family lives in that town.
Yeah.
Like, grandma's not moving across the country for love. I'm sorry. She's going to choose her family.
Totally.
So I feel like if I were him, I would be very aware of that fact. Oh, you live in Chicago? Great. That's only an hour drive. Like, points for that person.
Yeah.
And
so when you looked, were there a lot of people that were close to him?
there were maybe 2.
That were close? Robin, now you got me worried.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure love will find a way, but that would be, that's what I like about Love is Blind, is that they all take people from the same city.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that doesn't become just like, it's an insurmountable thing.
Yeah.
If you're there and your family's there, they're there and their family's there, like, what are you going to do? Travel every single weekend to see each other? That's going to get exhausting. Resentment's going to form. So that's how deep I go when I start researching.
Okay, well, fingers crossed that it works out because I'm excited for it.
Yeah, me too.
And you said Love is Blind. We're not going to talk about it because only a few episodes have been released, but we will talk about it once they release some more. It's juicy so far, so I'm ready.
If y'all haven't started it yet, there should be 5 episodes out by now.
5? Oh, maybe I'm an episode behind. I only watched 4.
No. By the time this is released, there will be 5.
Okay. Yeah.
So get caught up, and then maybe we'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be good.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. Are we talking fantasy football?
We are. All right. So fantasy football week 3.
Yep.
I know that week 4 Thursday night's already happened, but we're going to talk about week 3.
Okay.
Get my handy dandy notebook from behind my back.
Hit me with it, girl.
And where are my notes? Great. Cool. Hold on.
Give them a little more ASMR with the turning of the pages.
Where are my pages? I'm going to have to fast forward this. Okay, I found the page. So, nope, that's all sweets. So, got it. Okay, so I lost miserably.
Oh.
By a cool 50 points.
Oh.
So, Lamar Jackson was great, 28.1. Not very many in double digits. Amon-Ra St. Brown was barely double digits. Dallas D did me dirty, -2.
Dallas looked rough this week.
Yeah, didn't love that. Butker got 12, yay. And I had I'm probably saying this wrong, A-Chain,
Mm-hmm.
Miami running back,
Mm-hmm.
on my bench with a
For?
whopping 49.3 points.
Oh my.
So, but if you do the math, like if I swap out him for one of my other running backs that was in the single digits,
You still would have lost.
I still would have lost
No
by,
offense, but
by like a few, maybe
Points.
3 or 4 or 5 points. So congrats to Sam, who I was playing against. She went off for 132.7 points, standard scoring, non-PPR.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Mhm.
Are you going to play him next week?
I'm going to have to do some investigating.
Okay.
I had someone, I forget who it was, in my IR spot,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're no longer out. So I have to drop someone.
Uh-oh.
I was trying to move him up because he is proj for more. And
Okay.
I have to figure out who to drop.
Okay.
So I'll do a little bit more research. I don't like having, a 1-2 with coming off 2 losses. I cannot make it 3 in a row.
Yeah.
So I will be doing more research this week, and hopefully next week I can report a W.
Yes. Let's get a W, Robin. If you need any opinions, ask me.
Let me guess. You got a W?
I did.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. I have won again.
Slammed down my notebook in anger.
I have
How
won.
dare you? I'm just going to win vicariously through you.
I have won again.
Okay.
So what am I?
Congrats.
3-0. Keenan Allen went off 51 points for me.
Insane.
So that's a beautiful thing. I
That's
will
great.
be playing him as much as possible.
Yeah.
So I am a little nervous. I play my father this upcoming week,
Mhm.
and just a little history lesson. Last season, I got second in the league to my dad. So I'd like to beat him starting off here. When I look at the projections, it's 50-50, which is I'm always projected to win by it's always at least 62 at the minimum. It's
Mhm.
50-50 right now.
Mm-hmm.
My dad is 2-1
Okay.
and I'm 3-0. So
I think you need to start like subtly breaking his spirit.
what?
Like sending him texts that make him like second guess his decisions. Like, oh,
Really? You're playing that guy?
yeah. Like, oh, did you read the news about that guy? Like, just
Oh.
make stuff
I
up.
was like, Dad, I saw this thing on Twitter that
Yeah,
this
just
guy.
planting seeds of doubt.
I like that. Robin's evil.
I mean, you gotta play the mind games.
I
too.
like it. I'm gonna have to because I need to win.
You gotta keep that perfect.
I'm trying to keep it rolling.
Yeah.
I told you, like, I'm competitive, so if I can just roll my way to the end here, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I don't want it to come down to anything like the Astros are doing to me. I'm not trying to have that same stress
Yeah.
on me. So,
Well, everyone's going to be waiting with bated breath. Did Kaley beat her father?
oh my God. What a sentence right
What
there.
a sentence. Okay.
Shout out, Dad, by the way. Love you, but
Yeah.
I gotta beat you.
Sorry.
All right, what's next?
All right, next up we have a fun random segment.
Ooh. Okay, so Robin, what are we doing?
So this week we're going to play a fun little game called F, Marry, Kill. And y'all can fill in the blanks on what that stands for.
I love that because I don't even say that word.
Yeah, she doesn't say that word, so we're not going to say that word.
Great.
So first up, we have Harry, Ron, and Draco
Oh,
from Harry Potter.
right into Harry Potter.
Yep.
Okay.
So I feel like there's an obvious choice.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going the obvious one.
Okay, I'll go obvious. I'm going to kill Draco. I think I'm going to marry Ron, and I'm going to F Harry.
Oh, and you're not going to like my answer.
Because I find Ron very funny, and I don't think Harry has that great of a sense
See,
of humor.
I think Ron is a little whiny sometimes.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I don't usually watch past movie, like the 5th movie,
Oh.
when he gets real whiny.
Yeah, see, so I would be killing Ron
Okay.
and effing Draco and marrying
Should we
Harry.
switch to kissing? I feel weird saying effing.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, I would kiss Draco
Okay.
and marry Harry.
Okay.
That would be my answer.
All right, next up, cinnamon roll, bagel, donut.
Oh, no, this is tough. Okay, let me think for a second.
I think I'm killing the donut. No. I'm definitely marrying the bagel.
Okay.
I love a bagel. Just a plain bagel, toasted to perfection, loads of cream cheese.
That's your favorite thing to put on it?
Mhm. Or I'll do, if my in-laws come over for like a special breakfast, they'll bring bagels and lox and
Oh,
the good schmear and
Nice.
capers.
okay.
I like a savory breakfast.
Me too.
I think I'll F up a cinnamon roll. I'm gonna make out with a cinnamon roll,
Okay.
and I'm gonna kill a donut.
Okay. I think I'm going to also marry the bagel because I'm with you. Love me a good bagel. I like cream cheese on mine. I also like peanut butter on mine sometimes.
Yeah.
And a little honey on top.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah. And I'm gonna kill the cinnamon roll
Mhm.
and and kiss a donut.
Yeah.
Because I do like a good donut every now and then.
Yeah.
And I'm not a big cinnamon in general gal.
Okay.
So that would be my answer.
I like the cinnamon rolls that are from the can that you make at home way better than I like it from a restaurant.
I would
or
agree.
Something like that. Especially the orange ones. Did you ever have those?
No, I've
My grandma
seen
used to make them.
them in the stores and everything.
Yeah, if I see those in the store today, like I'm buying it. It's
Okay.
nostalgia for me.
Got it.
Okay. Chris Pine, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, the Chris's.
All the Chris's. That's not even all.
Say that one more time.
Chris Pine,
Mhm.
Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth.
You know what? Captain America just does it for me. So I think I'm going to marry Chris Evans.
Okay.
I'm going to kiss as many times as I possibly can Chris Hemsworth.
Mhm.
And I'm going to kill Chris Pine.
Okay.
But I do like Chris Pine in
I
a lot
like
of
all
in
of
a lot
them.
of things, but
I
that's
really
my
liked
answer.
him in Wonder Woman.
I like him a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I like him in the Princess Diaries. What are we talking
Mhm.
about?
I think same. I'm gonna go same on that one.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, we have Nike.
Look at her kicks.
Nike, Reebok, and Adidas. I also love Adidas. I mean, you gotta kill Reebok. Oh wait, you have a special affiliation for Reebok, don't you?
It's because JJ Watt
I forgot about that.
is a sponsor of Reebok. But that doesn't mean I'd marry him. But I don't think I could kill him.
You're gonna kiss some Reebok?
I'm kissing some Reebok. I'm marrying Nike because I buy Nike more than any of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm killing old Adidas.
Dang. Yeah, I gotta marry Nike. I have some of my best friends are sneakerheads. I'm getting into it a little bit here and there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna marry Nike. I'm gonna kiss Adidas, and I'm gonna kill Reebok.
That's fine. Only for JJ. Anything for JJ.
Yeah. Okay. Let's keep it on the football train.
Okay.
Joe Burrow.
Oh, Joey B.
We have to say it. Travis Kelce
Ooh.
and Saquon Barkley. I'm definitely kissing Saquon.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm probably killing Travis.
Wow. After we just said how
Mhm.
how happy we were for them. And you're
I can't-
marrying old
I-
Joey B?
I can't kill Joe Burrow.
Oh no, I'm marrying Joey B. So you're not offending me with that.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, I'm marrying Joey B. Joe, as they call him. And I'm kissing Travis Kelce. One and the same with Taylor, hopefully.
Mhm.
And then I think I'm killing Saquon.
Sorry, Saquon.
Sorry.
Let's make it. Switching gears entirely.
Okay.
PETA, Gale, Finnick. So
Oh.
those are Hunger Games characters.
Hunger Games. I love the Hunger Games.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I'm going to have to. This may be a weird choice. I'm going to marry PETA
Okay.
because I think he is just the sweetest soul. He'd treat me right for my whole life.
He'd do anything for you.
Yep. I'm marrying PETA.
Okay.
And I'm kissing Finnick because that man is gorgeous.
Yes, he is.
And Gail, I'm sorry, but you out.
You out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to marry Gale.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it just because he's Liam Hemsworth?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
And sorry, PETA, you got to go. You lived a full life and kiss him, Finnick. Has he though?
I mean, you can't kill Finnick. He's just too beautiful.
Mm-mm. Okay. This next one's a little tough.
Okay.
Shrek.
The movie or the
The
character?
character.
Okay.
Sully from Monsters, Inc.
Okay.
And SpongeBob.
Oh, I don't even know where to begin on this
I don't
one.
either, but I think
I'm gonna let you answer first. Maybe it'll give me some inspo.
I would marry Sully because he's got a good job. He really loves children. He's kind of a celebrity. Like he's probably got some money.
Yeah.
I can deal with Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski.
I can deal with him as the best friend.
Okay.
I think I'm kissing Shrek and killing SpongeBob.
Why?
Because SpongeBob's
Okay, I was gonna say that.
annoying. I think
feel like
SpongeBob is so annoying.
I feel like that's a hot take.
Yeah, people love SpongeBob. I've never liked SpongeBob. I'll watch it, but
I say this about a lot of things. Funny parts.
Yeah.
Funny parts.
Mhm.
There
I
are
like
funny
Patrick
parts.
more than I like SpongeBob.
There's funny parts, and when I was younger, sure, like I feel like it just got annoying though eventually.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's
really
too
my
much.
generation, like when I
Yeah.
was little, so I never got.
I think
got
I
into
would copy your answer as well.
it. Okay, great. All right, next up, Love Island, Love Is Blind, The Bachelor.
It's like my worst nightmare because you know me, I love me all of those.
I know. See, that's easy for me because I don't really watch The Bachelor, so it's bye.
Okay.
And then I'm kissing Love Island and I'm marrying Love Is Blind.
See, I'm marrying Love Island.
No, I changed my mind.
I was gonna say I was surprised by that answer because
I changed my mind.
I'm marrying Love Island.
Same.
I'm probably kissing Love Is Blind and killing The Bachelor. But
talk about it's lived a full life.
It has lived a full life.
Yeah.
And
You said that so earnestly.
it has.
Bless its heart.
It has. But you know what? There are some really great seasons of it, but there's also some not. So that's why I'm saying I would kill it off, because Love is Blind, I've loved all the seasons.
Yeah.
Love Island, I'm into every season.
Mhm.
The Bachelor's not the same.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Okay, next up we have Excel, Outlook, and PowerPoint.
Just got serious. Excel, Outlook, and PowerPoint.
Yeah. I'm killing Outlook.
Outlook is gone, baby.
Gotta go.
That's not even a question.
I'm definitely marrying PowerPoint.
I know you are, because you're a PowerPoint wizard.
I'm a PowerPoint aficionado.
Y'all, she can do some things.
So I guess I'm kissing Excel. You're all right. They're very complicated. I can't figure out most of the time, so sounds about right.
I would probably agree with that, because I feel like I could learn some things in Excel, like
There's
some
layers.
tricks.
There's layers.
There's some tricks out there that I don't know, so maybe I'll kiss them, but
Excel's got some tricks up their sleeve.
oh god.
McDonald's chicken nuggets,
Okay.
Whataburger chicken strips basket,
Okay.
Wendy's fried chicken sandwich, crispy chicken sandwich.
This is easy for me.
Okay.
I am marrying Whataburger.
Okay.
I'm marrying Whataburger anything, because I'm a Whataburger gal.
I used to be, but man, have you gone there lately? They take like 15 hours to make you your meal.
It depends on the location, I feel like. Some of them are like that, some of them not so bad.
I'm a McDonald's stand for life,
See,
so I'm marrying McDonald's chicken nuggets.
I'm killing McDonald's, because I'm not a McDonald's gal.
Not the fries.
I mean, sure, but I'm never like, oh, I feel like going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's okay if you do.
I go like once a week.
I know you do. That's okay. It's just not my thing. I'm a Whataburger gal, and then I would kiss the Wendy's chicken sandwich, which I like Wendy's like Frosties and fries.
Yeah,
Really.
Frosties and fries. Are
But
a great combo.
I'm sure their chicken sandwich is solid.
Yeah, I'm sure it's good. I think I've had different variations. They have one that's like ranch and bacon. So yeah, I'm probably killing Whataburger. I'm marrying
Cannot
McDonald's.
Are you
Kissing
even from
Wendy's.
Texas?
I know, right? Sacrilege.
Okay.
Okay, we have two more. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat.
The old tiki-taki.
The old tiki-taki.
Okay, I think
I'm marrying Instagram because I don't use TikTok or Snapchat except for TikTok for this podcast, and that's it.
I was gonna marry Instagram as well, although sometimes the way it's set up now, they change some stuff.
Yeah, they love to do that.
With like the reels, and then like it's on in the timeline order. I like a little timeline order, so I'm up to date. But I would still marry Instagram as well.
Okay.
And I'm probably killing Snapchat.
I'm
I feel like
killing
it's the
Snapchat.
old days.
Yeah, I don't use it.
I mean, I still have it, but I
I
barely
used to
use
use
it.
the heck out of some Snapchat.
I still use it every now and then.
They changed the filter game, that's for sure.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess we're kissing old tiki-taki.
Oh, tiki-taki. Okay, last one.
Okay.
The Beast, Prince Eric, Tarzan.
I think I would marry Prince Eric, and I would kiss Tarzan, and then I think I'm killing the Beast.
Yeah.
Which seems wrong, but...
Is it the Beast or is it Adam? That's his name.
I haven't seen that movie in a hot minute.
I think I'm killing Tarzan just because I haven't seen it really that much. I'm probably marrying the Beast, but like in my version, he can pick which version he can.
Oh, okay.
And so can like the pots and pans.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm kissing Prince Eric.
Cute.
He's hunky.
He is hunky. That's why I married him.
All right, before we wrap up, let's talk about our now and then recommendations.
Ooh, yeah, I've got a good one.
Okay.
All right, so my now recommendation is a book, actually. Yes, I don't just watch a lot of
So
TV.
cultured.
I read sometimes.
Women of the world.
Yeah. Usually I read once a year pretty heavily when I go to the deer lease to hunt.
Oh, how are they doing? So, funny story, when I was little, one of my good friends would always go to the deer lease, and I thought she was saying the deer lease, like a family. And then she was talking about, I was like, oh, how are the deer lease? And she was describing things, and I'm like, oh, hunting? She's like, yes. What do you think? A deer lease. And so she explained it to me, so it always makes me giggle every time you say that.
Yep, so now when I go, Robin always says, make sure to ask them how they're doing.
Yeah, tell them hello.
But anyway, I'm reading not at the deer lease. I have started a new book called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is the prequel to the Hunger Games
Heck yeah.
series.
Love the Hunger Games.
Yeah, so the new trailer just came out for the movie. It comes out.
So good.
I know, very intense.
When does it come out, the movie?
November or something. I think early November. So I am trying to read the book before the movie because I loved the Hunger Games books and
Heck
I
yeah.
love the Hunger Games movies.
I want to reread. I want to rewatch. Can I borrow it?
You can borrow it. I'm 100 pages in. There's 500 pages. So I will tell you it's a thick one.
I'm a fast reader, but yeah, that's tough.
So I'm doing every night before bed, instead of scrolling so much, I'm trying to read a little
That's
bit
good.
more. So that's what I'm doing. I'm 100 in and I'm really liking it.
Great.
That's my rec.
Great rec.
Thanks.
Mine is not super new, but it did just come out for rental or buying it on Amazon Prime. So if you have not seen the Barbie movie by now, go rent it, watch it. Don't feel ashamed if you're a man. It's a great movie. My husband enjoyed it. His brother enjoyed it. My son enjoyed it. Friends' husbands who have seen it, they all recommend it. We bought it over the weekend. We watched it both nights. I would watch it, maybe not every night, but most nights if my daughter wanted to watch it or my family wanted to watch it. It's just a really good movie.
It's very cute.
Yeah. So if you haven't watched the Barbie movie, this is me giving you permission.
Love it.
Okay.
All right. I think that's it.
I think that's it for episode 3. Thanks everyone for watching, for listening. Anyone who's subscribed so far, we really appreciate it. You can follow or subscribe depending on the platform. Like I've said before, the more engagement, the better. So please don't just listen or watch without clicking that follow or rating 5 stars, whatever.
For sure. Find us on all the things. Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
That's where we are.
All right.
I think that's it.
We'll talk to y'all next week. Thanks, guys.
Bye.